What's up, guys? So if you guys want your loops to look like this, stay tuned because I'm about to show you how to make your loops look like this. Alright, so what you guys want to do, as you can see, I built my base just like you guys should do for that. But don't copy everything I'm doing. I'm just showing you guys what you could do for your actual roller coaster. Don't make an exact color and replica of mine, what I'm doing right now. So you want to make it up by 3. So like this. If it's a huge roller, I'll get into the huge roller coaster next. But if it's a small roller coaster, not that big, up by 3. Then you want to do up by 2 and then up by another 2. As you can see what we did for this one. We did a up by 3 and then up by 2. Oh, we only did it once. Sorry, no. For this side, you want to extend it up so by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like this. And now as you can see, perfectly lined up with that. So now that's what you want to do for it. So that's the first step to making a perfect loop. Alright, so now for the next step, this is where the loop actually takes place. So when you're at the top, you want to extend it out by 1 like this, as you can see for what I did on that side. And then after over here, you want to bring it up by 1. And then after you want to bring 1, 2, 3, just like this. As you can see what we did exactly on that side. And then after you want to bring it by 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. Perfect. And now you want to copy what you did on this side. Make it symmetrical. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, as you can see. And now this side is where stuff gets different because you do 1, 2. And now instead of dropping it down completely, what you want to do, like what I did on that side, you want to take a turn for the loop to actually take place just like we did on that side. And then after you want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, you actually just bring it down. And then after you do what you're supposed to do. So as you could see, you do like that. Oops, like that. Then we just extend it for that. And then boom. And obviously loops do not look perfect because this is Minecraft. If we had ladders, loops, making a tutorial would absolutely be useless. But we do not have ladders that we can just climb up and do a loop from. Hopefully Minecraft will add that update soon. But for now, this is what we're working with. Alright, so now that you have this, I'm going to just quickly add the tracks for myself just so it actually functions properly. So now you're going to be at this stage. So you're probably wondering, oh, how do you probably do the loop? And so how do you do the loop? So you want to bring it higher. Actually, let me use this tractor so it goes up higher. So when you're at this step and you're like, oh, you can't do anything else, you want to extend it out like this. And I know it doesn't look proper, but what you got to do is Minecraft. So you want to bring it up by 2 like this. Extend it by 2 to the point where there's a little gap over here. So, and this gap will be useful, trust me. And then after, you want to bring it out, up, just like that. And then after, up, and it should connect with this side. And to prove that it shows that it actually connects, it should be a 1 gap hole right here. And this gap hole, the reason why it's so important, as you can see, for this exact reason, it's supposed to be a pillar holder, so it hides the fact that there's actually a thing back there. As you can see, it's a pillar. Like right now, if you look at this one in the back, you could obviously see that there's a track going behind here. Here, you could still notice, but it's not a big notice. It's not that much noticeable. As you can see, you could put a pillar over there. So that little 1 gap right here, I'm going to just get a pillar going started from here. And I'm going to just extend it up just like, how did I do it on that one? Okay, just like this. And after, on this side, very simple. Just rise it all the way up. And after on this side, you want to make a drop. So what you want to do to make a drop is to face it this way. So let's do that and break it. And after, it should face you. And after, just make sure when you go down at the speed rails, because if you don't at the speed rails, it will not actually go fast. So now let's put it to the test. So guys, that's how you properly make a loop in Minecraft. But like I said, I have no idea how I did it for this one. So you could make pillars on the side. If I had to be honest, I mostly just spam random blocks. But pillars are really nice to make. I'll teach you guys how to make that next right now. So, pillars, the things to make your roller coasters look absolutely beautiful. So, this roller coaster is a roller coaster that I did not finish yet, but as you could see, when it's done, it's obviously going to turn out amazing. But one problem with roller coasters like this, obviously it could stand without pillars because this is Minecraft. But to give it a touch of real life, we need to add pillars. So, I'm telling you guys right now, if it's 3 or 4 blocks off the ground, you could just do lines going like this. But to make it extra, you could do something like this just to make it look like it's suspended from the ground and it has balance. So I actually prefer doing this, unless it's for the corners, and I just do a straight one. As you can see, that's a corner, so I do a straight one, and make sure they're separated a lot. But for the one, if it's high like that, you don't have to make them so close. But if it's on the ground, make sure it's really close. Now I'll get into making the big pillars. So, big pillars. Big pillars are my absolute favorite, to be honest, just because of how nice they make the roller coasters look. So, as you can see, I'm just going to do an example real quick. I'm not going to explain just because it's probably going to be really, really quick. So, just like that. As you can see, that doesn't, it's the best we can do for Minecraft. So, let me teach you guys how to make it. So, I would say this is the perfect amount on how to separate the amount of pillars you have. Maybe even more, I'd say. Maybe like somewhere up here. So, what you want to do, the block up here, bring it all the way to the ground. So then after, when you bring it to the ground, you could choose the left or right side. I prefer the left side just because it looks more better on the left side. You want to bring it up by one and then down. And then if 4 or 5, it doesn't matter. I'll just show you guys 4 for now. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Extend out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Extend out. 1, 2, 3, 4. And after, as you can see, we reach the bottom. So now after, you just do that. And after, it's like that. And as you can see, if there's a big gap over here, you can connect it like that. Only if there's a big gap. If there's a gap like this, I guess you could too. But never connect twice. Just connect once on your roller coasters. And it should look just like that. So now I'm going to do it one more time and I'll show you how it looks. Alright guys, so as you can see, I just made a pillar off camera. This is what it looks. And I actually used 5 for this one. Why is my screen so glitchy right now? I used 5. As you can see, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a 6th one, but that doesn't really count as one. So as you can see, this is how 4 looks like. And this is how 5 looks like. I'd say 5 looks better if the roller coaster is extremely tall. Like as you can see, this coaster is extremely tall. So I'd suggest you guys can go with whatever. And after, make sure the corners aren't sharp. It's only for the top one. Like as you can see, if the corners are sharp, like they don't look, it doesn't look as nice. So just make sure the corners aren't sharp. And maybe if you want, for one at the top, I'd say maybe like somewhere, I don't know why's my screen, maybe right here at the top or somewhere close to the top, not directly at the top, but I'd say somewhere close. If you want to, you could just make one straight pillar going all the way up to down. But I would, if you want, you could. I think I did that for one of my other coasters. I'll put it up on the screen right now if I did. I'm not sure if I did, but if I did, I'll put it up on the screen. So now I'll show you what it looks like once I do it with every single area on the coaster. Alright guys, so what this clip is basically saying, I don't know why, but for some reason the audio didn't go through on this clip. But as you can see, I actually did end up doing the one pillar just to show you guys how it looked, and it actually doesn't even look that bad. But for now, this side, as you could see, when you're going down, this part is actually pretty much a struggle. So I'm just going to do it with you guys for now. So what you want to do is you want to go down by one and on this side. And as you can see, if you guys, you see this side right here, you basically just want to make it symmetrical. You want to do it on this side as well. So now you want to go down and keep going down and repeat what you do on the other side. So now I'm just gonna stop talking and let you guys copy it. Now, as you can see over here, I went down to build a line in the middle. This part is optional. You do not have to do it, but I do it sometimes when I want to. You don't have to, though. Alright, so that's how you make pillars. And as you can see, I just had a little mini one right over there. So yeah, guys, that is how you make a loop and pillars. And if you guys are wondering how to make your roller coasters look way better than they might already do for you guys, go to my other videos. And if you guys want your roller coasters to look a lot like these ones, as you can see I built before in the past, go to my videos. I teach you guys how to make the steps, the iron bars, the actual design, how beautiful, as you can see, these roller coasters are. If you guys want to learn how to do it, oh, this is roller because as you can see, it has a one line. But if you guys want to learn how to do these, be sure to go to my other video. It'll be linked in the description. And yeah, I'll see you guys in another video. Peace. And if you guys want any other tutorials like how to make that or how to make that, as you can see, that little big bump with a spiral right there, I will do it. So please leave a suggestion in the comments and I will happily answer them for you. And yeah, peace out.